How's it going, Fatales? My name is Ruby Hart, and I am here to talk to you about some of the amazing prizes that we have today for all of your generous and incredible donations. Remember that you can go to gamesdonequick.com and get in your donations to go towards any of these prizes or the incentives coming up in the event. One of the first ones I want to talk to you about is this adorable Monado pin. So this is based on the incredible weapon from the Xenoblade Chronicles. It is extremely iconic. I feel like this would go really, really well on a corkboard, on a bag, or a jacket, just wherever you like to keep your pin collection. It's really, really sturdily built too. I absolutely love the design of this pin. This is from Ihuatzen for a $5 minimum donation. So you'll definitely want to get your hands on that. Also, because of our Cassette Beasts run that we have coming up later today, we have several incredible pieces sent in to us. The first one I want to talk about is this Magicrab Perler sent in by Kinda Nerdy Housewife. Kinda Nerdy Housewife has made a bunch of incredible perlers that have been available during these prize segments. This one is a $10 minimum donation. I love the detail that has gone into the pixel art design of this. And so you can hang it on your wall. It already has the backing and hooks, so you can hang it on your wall, no problem, wherever you want to display it in your house for your amazing, geeky, nerdy art collection. Then we also have from Cassette Beasts a few incredible cross stitches. Both of these are sent to us by Paticus. These are also $10 minimum donations of Bansheep and Can Devil. If you haven't played Cassette Beasts, it is very akin to Pokemon, this beautiful role-playing game, and I love the stitch work on these. They immediately caught my eye, and just the attention to the details of each of the beasts is so beautiful. Again, each of these are a $10 minimum donation, and these were sent in by Paticus, so thank you so, so much. Then after that, speaking of games that you can play on a Switch, something that you can carry around, I want to talk to y'all about this adorable pink Game Boy Zippo lighter. So if you like the fact that Game Boy Colors were something you could easily take on the go, but you need to light a candle or something else like that, this easily opens up and is a super reliable Zippo. It really easily opens and closes. This one is sent to us by Highest Level and is a $10 minimum donation. I would take this with me everywhere personally, and I absolutely love just the 3D printing detail. After that, I do have to talk about something absolutely incredible for one of my favorite games that I recently played earlier this year. So we have a Celeste Farewell cassette. If you are familiar with this game, many of the levels are based on side A and side B of different cassette tapes that you find. This has the incredible music from the game already on it in the form of a cassette tape. So it feels like you get the soundtrack and have just a little piece of the game to take with you. This is sent to us by Lore Master Motos for a $10 minimum donation. I adore this piece. This is one that you're not going to want to miss out on. After that, we have a bunch of video game sprites. I am a huge fan of pixel art. So anytime that I can get my hand on things to add to my bags, my purses, to earrings and things of that nature, I love finding these little keychains. So we have several, including one of the mushrooms from Earthbound. We have mages from Final Fantasy. We have a mushroom and monsters from the Super Mario Brothers series. So I'm trying to make sure that you can see them because just the art on the front and the back is so beautifully done. So each of these is cross-stitched, and these were all sent to us by 2 Sleepy 2 Ginger. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these, and it's all for a $15 minimum donation, and you get all of the keychains here. So it is an incredible deal. After that, we have from Fangamer and Carrie Fry. Thank you so much for sending them to us. We really appreciate it. Some amazing books. So these Fangamer book collections include a Stardew Valley guidebook with some beautiful art. I am a huge fan of the art in Stardew Valley. So you can see that on the front and back, and this will take you through your beautiful farming adventure. We also have The Legend of the Hero. I am a huge Zelda fan, so this one I especially love. It goes over a lot of the creatures, culture, mythos. So if you are a huge lore master like myself, love hearing more about the games, the timelines and how they all incorporate and work together, more about the mythos and some of the details you may have missed in these games, this is one you're not going to want to miss out on. We also have Banquet of the Wild, which is a little cookbook. It's a guide for foraging and cooking survival based in Breath of the Wild. I absolutely adore this. It is so beautiful. And I really think that this is one that you do not want to miss out on. And the final book is The Field Guide to Kanto. So this has some gorgeous art of Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres from the Pokemon series. So again, amazing set of books. And for all four of these, it is a $20 minimum donation. You're not going to want to miss out on that. Let me see. One other game I really have to talk about. I am a huge fan of Undertale, and we cannot miss out on talking about Deltarune, the next game by the same creator. We have some beautiful 3D painted Deltarune models here. These are sent to us by Explosive Action for several of the different characters. The artwork on these is absolutely gorgeous, and they have stands, so you can specifically stand them up on a desk, on a workplace, anything else like that. I want to make sure that you get the chance to see all of these here. I think this one is probably my favorite. The attention to detail, the colors is beautiful. So all of these, all four of them, is a $20 minimum donation. So make sure that you get those in, especially if you're a big Deltarune fan like myself. Another game, speaking of favorite games, that I have to mention is if you have played the spacefaring, incredible exploration game that is Outer Wilds from Mobius Digital, the designers of the game, we have a Outer Wilds prize pack. This is the one I've really been excited to talk about. So not only do we have a special piece that was signed by the creators, we have a copy of Outer Wilds for the PS4. So if you've never had the chance to play it yourself, I really cannot recommend it enough. The game is open world and constantly lets you discover how to interact with the world the more and more you explore. It's really absolutely wild. On top of that, we have an Outer Wilds Ventures water bottle. So if you're someone who constantly takes water on the go, you can take this on all of your real life adventures after you play in the video game adventures. And my favorite piece of this, which is a huge playmat. So if you need a big mouse pad, this includes art for several of the planets in Outer Wilds. So if you wanted to see Brittle Hollow or any of the other planets, just have a little piece of the game to take with you. This has exquisite art in the style of the Outer Wilds Ventures logo. So again, all of these are a $25 minimum donation. And Mobius Digital, thank you so much for sending these in. Finally, we have our grand prize. If you send in cumulatively throughout the week, $125 in donations. That can be towards any of these prizes. That can be towards incentives for some of the upcoming games that we have. If throughout the week you donate $125, you will be entered to win a Nintendo Switch and PS5 bundle along with several games. So I go with, wherever I go, I take my Switch with me. It is my go-to gaming console. I love cozying up on a couch and playing. And several of the games I speedrun, I play on PS5. The graphics quality, the games and the games that have released are so incredible. I really cannot recommend it enough. On top of that, we have for this bundle several games coming with it, including Final Fantasy 16 and so many more. If you want to see the list of those games and all the other amazing prizes that we have throughout this week, you're going to want to check out gamesdonequick.com, where you can see all the additional information. Now, we have so many incredible games coming up that we are seeing showcased here on the table with these prizes and that you can check out on the schedule. So stick around. You are not going to want to miss what we have coming up next.
Hello, everyone. And that was an amazing prize segment. Hi, I am Savage Octagon, and I'm going to be your host for the next few runs of Flame Fatales 2023, benefiting Malala Fund. We have a couple of donations. One is getting hyped up for those amazing prizes. We have $25 from EDL666, who says, I would like that amazing dice box. Yes, please. I love this event. Such a great cause. Less than 3. Thank you so much, EDL666. And we also have a donation from Classic Gamer 76, who donates $20 and says, no incentive for Danny to roll her own seed? Well, this is for using a thief then. And thank you so much, Classic Gamer. They are talking about that bid war where you could choose the character class for Final Fantasy. And we are gonna get ready for that Final Fantasy run. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. And as we're getting ready for our next run, very exciting, that Final Fantasy Randomizer run, wanted to tell you a little bit about some events that go on at Games Done Quick, which is, of course, the host for Flame Fatales. And I wanted to talk about GDQ Hotfix. The GDQ Hotfix elevates speedrunning communities year-round. We have a diverse roster of shows and special events, so there's a fun flavor of speedrunning for everyone. Shows include spotlighting new games, teaching you how to speedrun, and the more niche parts of speedrunning, such as certain genres, categories, and randomizers. Go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix for more information. Very exciting. We love to see those shows on GDQ. But you know what we also love? We also love the fact that people around the world are able to watch our events. And so I also wanted to talk about our Japanese Restream partner. We would like to thank Japanese Restream for providing an alternate language broadcast of Flame Fatales 2023. Japanese Restream is a community where people can enjoy various speedrun events held abroad in Japanese. They will be rebroadcasting the event at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream from August 18th through August 20th. Check out their broadcast schedule by typing !Restream in the chat. We would love for viewers to follow their stream and support the event. Excellent. Everybody, if you speak Japanese, check out that Japanese Restream. Very excited that we can share this amazing event with the rest of the world. Now, I wanted to remind you of some really exciting upcoming things. We're going to be working on some incentives coming up. Our next run after the Final Fantasy run is Lunistis. I hear it's fantastic. You're not going to want to miss this platformer with a Tanuki. And we're working on an incentive to unlock a golden Hana suit. So normally our Tanuki is pretty in pink, but I think we might need something a little shinier. And so $1,500 is going to get us there, and we are $275 through that incentive. And welcome back if you're just seeing us for the first time. Welcome to Flame Fatales 2023, benefiting Malala Fund. I think we're hitting so much money. You've already donated $47,228 to this amazing cause. But there's a big milestone in our future, and I think we need to meet it. If we meet $60,000, you're going to get to see our next bonus game, Peggle Knights. Now, as a puzzle speedrunner, puzzles are my jam, and this one is amazing. You're going to be able to click in instantly, have a lot of fun. We definitely want to get that bonus game met for sure. So that'll be $60,000. Just a little bit more to go on that. 13,000. You know, sometimes they say 13 is an unlucky number, but that's going to be our lucky number for hitting that bonus. So make sure to send those donations in. And we've got a ton of donations coming through. I've got a couple of anonymous donations. I have a $6 and a $25 anonymous donation. And we love those. Whether you want to put your name and message out there or whether you want to remain anonymous, all of the money is going towards this fantastic cause. So thank you so, so much. And of course, we are getting ready for our Final Fantasy run. And as you know, our last incentive was a bid war for choosing the class for that. We've got so many exciting choices. And I have a $35 donation from Brenna, who says, gotta get a WHM into this run. She's the only female character from the original Final Fantasy, and still my fave from Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV. And as I say that, I hear that we are ready for our Final Fantasy Randomizer Any Percent run by the fantastic Danny3883. So chat, say hello, and Danny, take it away.